off. Hello, my name is Richea Jones. I'm the project manager for Diaspora Groceries. This was a concept designed by actress comedian Tiffany Haddish. And today I'm going to be discussing combating systemic racism by creating a concept which empowers food, equity, financial literacy, and generational growth in South Central Los Angeles, teaching people in the neighborhood food is medicine, as well as providing predominantly BIPOC products. Next slide. Oopsie. I'm the last, so no worries. Oh, we're having a little bit of discussion. So hopefully my time hasn't started yet, but here we go. Food. Here we go. Next. Yep. Okay, well, this is getting you guys aware, just getting you guys awake. You can take a nice deep breath. Save the best for last, maybe. Breathe in, breathe out. By the time, this is the last slide, but what we're going to talk about today is going to be what is the difference between food apartheid and food desert. So USDA calls, well, it's not up yet, but the USDA calls places like South Los Angeles a food desert. Most activists, such as myself, we call it food apartheid because a desert is a natural ecosystem. Food apartheid represents something that is not natural. It is systemic. It is designed. I've been staying in South Central for almost a year now, and I primarily live in New Jersey, which is the Garden State. But it's nothing where I'm at in South Central, which is right around the corner from MLK and Crenshaw. There are abundance of not only fried chicken places, it's about, my son came, he's like, Mom, this is like the mecca of fast food. It's like Taco Bell. If you go to the next slide, if you look on the map that I'm about to show, I don't know if my time has started yet, but I'm trying to just keep going. Okay, no worries. Okay, so either way, once you look on the map that you will see, we missed it, but it was a map, right? Here we go. I'm like Dora the Explorer. Map back. Where's my backpack? So here we go. There's the map. Okay, now I'm ready to start. So here we go. So looking at the map here, this is of South Los Angeles, and like I said, USDA calls this a food desert. We call it apartheid. But if you look at all the yellow dots, that's nothing but fast food. It's KFC, churches, any kind of chicken, Nashville hot chicken, things I never even heard of, all in the area. Green represents grocery stores or places you can buy groceries. And what's not on here is liquor stores. There are 4 times the amount of liquor stores as there are grocery stores. And so this is unlike probably the communities you live in. It takes a while to get to a grocery store. And when you get there, not only is the groceries about 20% more than in your neighborhood, it spoils faster. I brought $120 worth of groceries and it lasted 2 days because the next day it was molded. So this is not fair, it's not right, but it's in the communities and it's based on, every house in Los Angeles is $1 million. So, but in the area of this brings health threats. And these health threats in Black and brown communities brings people to have heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and obesity. And that's why through our concept, we want to teach people food is medicine to combat that, to make people heal themselves through food so that instead of going to the doctor, you will go to what we call a food champ. And they will say, hey, food can help you change your mood. We drink coffee all day and then wonder why we have anxiety. We can have chamomile tea with fresh mint and we can heal ourselves and change ourselves, even our children. When we giving them high sugary diets, they are all over the place. Higher forms of kids with ADHD are in our neighborhoods of color because we eat Cheetos and, they're so, now laters and just more so. So moving on to Diaspora. This is our brand DNA. And with Diaspora, we want to have an experiential experience. We want to teach people food, education, as well as financial literacy so that we can get out of redlining and we can teach people how to become homeowners. And we can not only learn to feed themselves properly, we can also learn to eat better. And so food is everything. No matter what your diet is, whether you're vegan or you're keto or you're 100% carnivore, food brings purpose, love. Food is community, food is growth, food is knowledge. And part of food security is not just giving people a bag of food, it's giving people food that they like and food that tastes good. This is what prototype of what Diaspora is gonna look like, thanks to Perkins and Will. But as you can see, This is nothing like you see in South Central right now. There is not a grocery store that looks even remotely like that. But with this, what we do is that it will make people want to come back to the store. We need to connect back with the land. We need to connect back with how we eat. This gives us a sense of community. It brings people together. And then the key to our secret sauce is that we want to collaborate with wonderful organizations like Skanska so that we can have zero emissions, zero waste. And we want to connect with other people like this. This is our brand, but we want to bring BIPOC products. And if we can't find a Black and brown, indigenous people of color, or woman-owned business that makes it, we're going to make it ourselves. And so we're going to look like that. We may not have the name recognition, but we want to bring back fruits with seeds. We want to sell seeds. And we want to teach people how to grow at home. And we want to collaborate with other organizations like Crop Swap and CHC so that we can get people growing hydroponics in their house, because we want to grow our community. We don't just want to give a bone. There's a big problem, that food security is all over the nation. There are millions of people who are food insecure. And I'm from the hood. We've never called ourselves insecure. We're hungry. And to get that, we have to learn how to grow our own food. We have to learn how to eat proper food. And this stuff tastes good. Sometimes people don't realize there's genetics in food. And because there's genetics in food, we end up craving food that are not good for us. But once we try to learn how to teach people how to cook with different vegetables they may have never had, indigenous fruits and vegetables, that's what's going to change our community. And we're going to build healthier families, healthier communities, and we're going to build sustainable communities, because people will be able to not only take care of themselves financially, they will take care of themselves nutritionally. We will create stronger families and stronger communities and circulate the black dollar and the brown dollar in our community so that we can have a sustainable community overall. And diaspora is the feeling. It's where place meets purpose. Thank you so much.